Hello students, welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher, and what you're looking at is a video that I posted a few days ago, or maybe it was yesterday actually. Oh yeah, 22 hours ago. And right now we're going to look at the comment section and we're going to be getting rid of some comments and commenting to others. So I'm going to go over here and right away you see the first comment here that says, "You are the reason I don't want to be vegan." So of course that's not true. But we're going to look at the comments here in the replies. Now, normally, if I had seen that before, I would have immediately banned this person because they're not here for the right reason. They're here just to be silly and just to tell lies. But let's have a look here. If there's a vegan comment here, we will not ban it. However, we will ban people who think that being cruel is funny. So go to this person here. Let's tap on that. And then there's a button down here and it says hide user from channel. Do you see that? So I'm going to press that, and then I'm going to push hide user. So now this person doesn't realize it, but nobody can read his or her comments anymore. So let's go to the next one. There's other ones here, right? Let's hold on. Let's go. Oh yeah, they're under here. So we go agree. So you are the reason I don't want to be vegan. So this person also says that. So that doesn't make any sense. We're going to get rid of you too, because this is a place for people who are kind. This one says because you're non-vegan or semi-vegan. So I don't understand that, but it's just a question. And this one says here, don't blame Miss Katie for being a bad person. Now, you spelt my name wrong. It's KADIE, but you seem to be vegan. And this is great. I loved your name here. It says where you're from, Hawaii, and I guess 35 is how old you are. Not sure, but that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for that. So you get a thumbs up and you also get a heart. This person's Oliver Go Vegan says, why not you stop hurting animals? So I don't know if this is the person's first language. I don't think it's English, but I'm going to press a like for that because the person's trying to be helpful. Now this person says agree to the person who says, you are the reason I don't want to be vegan. So where it says agree, we're going to remove this person as well because that's a lie. The reason that you are not vegan is not because of me, but because you have made the decision to be cruel on purpose. So this person, can't read this. Vegan Hawaii says, wow, so true. Anyway, do you want some? I'm eating beef steak right now. Okay, so this person is obviously not interested in being a kind person either. This person is cruel or unintelligent. Maybe they don't understand what we're talking about here, but this is a place for vegan fantastic people and not vegan phobic people. So I'm not sure what this person is saying is at somebody you're sick, but this person seems to be vegan. So, this might be someone that I just deleted. I don't know, but let's just leave that for now. Meanwhile, this person says, reflex edit, I'm not vegan too. Okay, so you're not vegan, but if you're not saying anything mean, then you can stay. You don't have to be vegan, you just have to be not cruel. And then this person says, that's not vegan. Okay, so this is more of a conversation, not anything that's an actual lie or cruel, so we'll leave that there for now. Okay, so now we see more comments. This one says, P.S. I guess, I ate meatballs today. I am a terrible person. Well, that depends. So let's put a comment here. If you ate vegan meatballs, then that's fine, period. Vegan meatballs have protein that comes from plants, so no animals were harmed, period. Thank you for being kind in the future, period. Your comment is being put into a video, period. From now on, make sure that you are kind and polite and promote being kind to animals as well, period. Otherwise, you risk being banned forever. Dot. Okay, so we can also say dot, we don't have to say period. So let's let that one go. Oop. Here we have a comment where somebody says, hey vegan teacher, I want to know if you can do a live stream on YouTube, please. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to think about that. I usually do them on TikTok. This person says, nah, I don't eat the veggies because not my problem, and if you didn't stop yapping to make people around the world become vegan, I will call you rotten granny. Okay, I don't think that this person has their heart in the right place, so let's also remove this person from the channel. We don't need to read these comments anymore because they're not helpful, they're not teaching anything. This person says, my 2 ears had exploded because this vegan yapping. Okay, well, clearly you need to be at a hospital or something if your ears exploded. So here is not the place for you, that's for sure. I'm unlucky. You say I'm unlucky. Well, the whole point of my video is to talk about how lucky I am. But this is not especially cruel or anything, so I'll just leave that. Although it's not really the truth, so it's on the edge. Okay, this person says, 3 things I don't want to be vegan. I kind of like veggies. Well, that's good if you like vegetables. I wanted to watch you for no reason, and you're the reason I don't want to be vegan. Okay, well, I'm glad that you like to eat vegetables, but I'm not the reason that you don't want to be vegan, because there are thousands and thousands of vegan animal rights activists out there, and if you wanted to be vegan, you would have followed one of them. You would have followed their example and you would have been vegan by now. The reason you're not vegan is because you don't care about animals. You don't care if they're raped, tortured, or murdered. It doesn't bother you, or else you would change. Okay? Now, because this person said, I kind of like veggies, I'm going to assume that maybe this person is younger, and we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll let this comment stay for now. Okay, this person is talking about the likes and dislikes. Well, my whole goal is to reach non-vegans, people who are pre-vegan. So obviously they're not going to like my message at first because they don't want to change. However, this comment is not helpful. I'll leave it though, since it's not explicitly cruel, but it's on the edge. So if you're watching this video, be careful how you comment in the future. Next one says, Dear vegan teacher, do you know you're eating all of the animal's food? And the answer to that is, no, I'm not. Okay, so what I did when the video was off just now is I went to get a comment that I have pre-written about this. So let's paste this here. And let's have a look. Vegan response to, if you love animals so much, why are you eating their food? 1, we're not. We're eating our own food. Most of the crops we eat, like fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes, are grown specifically for humans, not for wild animals. In fact, most of the crops grown in the world, like soy and corn, are used to feed farmed animals like cows, pigs, and chickens, not humans. By eating plants directly, vegans are using fewer resources and helping reduce the amount of food taken away from animals in the wild. Number 2, vegans have a right to grow food and protect crops. Just like anyone who grows food to survive, vegans grow crops to eat. Protecting crops from pests or animals that might destroy them isn't about not loving animals. It's about making sure there's enough food for everyone, including us. It's a way of balancing survival while causing as little harm as possible. Number 3, you don't have to love animals to respect their rights. Vegans don't have to love every animal to believe they have a right to live without being harmed. It's like how we treat humans. We don't need to love every person we meet, but we still believe they deserve fairness and respect. Animals deserve the same. They feel pain, want to live, and don't deserve to suffer just because they're different from us. Here we have a comment that says, I will keep defending animals forever. That's amazing. Good job. This one says, I love vegetables. I don't eat animals anymore forever. Wonderful. Very proud of you for being vegan, and thank you so much for commenting in my comment section and educating other people here. And now for your daily reminder to leave animals the fuck alone. They're not ours to eat, wear, or use, or be exploited. We have no right to kidnap them, to force them to be pregnant, to steal their babies, their milk, their eggs, or their lives. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Bye for now.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's